Hey tankers, Banzi Duck here. So today we find we find me in the Super Conqueror, and I find myself on Serene Coast in a standard battle. I'm platooned with Demo 498 and his IS-4, and Mayhem was in his T110E3. Before the game, we were on comms and deciding where we'd go, and Mayhem's going to take his E3 over here to roughly the A3, A4 area. If I remember correctly, trying to look at the map here, but yeah, it's somewhere in that area. There's some trees, and it's a good TD spot, especially if they're going to push hard over the hill where you can get some really good shots. Now, once they drop down into this, or if they come down through the lowlands here, you're a little screwed. But you know, right in through here, if your team can bait them to come up the hill, you can really work that. Whereas Demo and I are going to go over to the heavy area, right? So we're going over to the boot, work this area over here. Part of this video is I'd like some feedback from you guys. Is the sound okay? Because I've been playing around trying to get the sound better on the videos. So please give me your feedback on that. But the other thing is, in this video is a prime example of things that I've been struggling with. Okay, I get myself in what looks to be a really good game, and I'm in the right tank. Things seem to be going the correct way, and I walk out of the end of the game and I don't have a lot of damage. So I was watching this video and I'm kind of watching it, going, okay, well, what's going on? And then it dawns on me. I see it, and this is a good reason why you might want to watch your replays. I keep my HP, as you'll see through the game. I manage to play defensive or cautious enough that I keep my HP, and I make some really stupid mistakes, but I keep my HP, and then I don't use it at the right opportunity to really rack up the damage. And knowing that's something I struggle with, and knowing that when should I switch from being cautious, patient, getting some damage, trying to pick the best shots, to, okay, now we just need to be full on aggressive and just clean up. And that's that. I seem to have a little problem with that gate mechanism that helps me move from that way to another. Sometimes it works perfectly, but more than not, what I've been finding in my games is I can't seem to make that transition. And you'll see what happens. So anyway, Demo and I are headed over here. Fast forward up a little bit. So coming across here, just as a player, a couple things I like to do. Let's see, there we go, we got the free camera. All right, so obviously I'm in the Super Conqueror is not a super fast heavy, but it's not a slow heavy, right? And what I want to do is I want to get over here in this area right here, because I want to play it hull down. And I don't want to get shot from anybody here. I don't want to get shot from the TDs up there. Let's see if we can over here. Okay. Sometimes you get a fast medium like an E50 or a 430 or something that'll get up on top of this ridge, and then they have clear shots right in through here. Well, you don't want to be trundling along and all of a sudden just lose half your HP to people sniping you, right? So I tend to want to play down low, where I'm keeping my turret up and saving my hull, right? There's also TDs back here, so if there was a guy back here who didn't have a gun to really penetrate you, he's lighting you up. These guys are going to start having a heyday. A lot of people like to play this little corner here. I don't. To me, it's too susceptible to damage from other places. So we're rolling in here. I got the E5 with me. He spins off. I try to stay low, and I'm not seeing anything. Nothing's lighting up yet, so I kind of roll up on the hill here a little bit, and then the Object 268 version 4 lights up. So I'm like, okay. I assumed that he was going to be right here. He's behind the rock, so I didn't need to drop as low as I did. All right, come up here. I spot him. He's not looking at me. I just try to give him a little shot, a little drive-by, see what's going on. And I'll say, hey, you see me? Yeah, I'm here. All right, so now it's time to work the 268 version 4. Tough tank. You want to get in the upper cupola, obviously, or the very small lower plate, or the sides. Sides and back are always pinatas, right? Having some bad RNG here. Well, the tanks just say no. But I start taking my time, aiming a little bit. All right, now the gun accuracy of the Super Conqueror seems to be flowing my way, and I'm going to just work this 268. Just absolutely work him. He's in a position where he can't really face the E4 or the E5. He can face me, but I'm going to slowly tear him apart because he's angled. But if he turns to face the E5, obviously I'm going to get into his side and just chew him up. And if he pulls out to flatten his angles, the E5 is going to tear him up. So he's caught between a rock and a hard place, enjoying his 268 version 4, and we'll soon be going back to the garage, wondering why he didn't do anything except for that small 62. Looks like 48 hit points off me. So now we got a Foch 155. At this point, paying attention to the minimap. Now, I don't really need to pay attention to the minimap in the game because I have Mayhem over there letting me know that he's about dead. Okay. It's not working well for him, but I don't need to pay attention to see that the North is falling. And Mayhem and the Foch 155 are the last two standing tanks over there. They've sent quite a collection. There's an Object 140, but I don't think he's long for life. So I'm over here thinking, okay, well, let's get rid of the TDs up there. We got rid of the big gun, whatever that was. That was an E4 up there. Now we're taking on the Foch. Come on, reload. Seriously, right up in the air. I'm just not playing smart here, not shooting smart at least. The EBR's trying. Okay, there's we set him on fire, and he's down. Now we got an E3 over here. I'm not doing very well with him. I struggle with that one. We got a Leopard up there, Leopard 1. Now that's a nice soft, juicy target, especially for me shooting my gold rounds. If I could hit him. All right, Dispersion said, nope, we're hooking to the right. And there's a Hesht round to the E3. Take a little chunk off of him, and he's down. All right, so at this point, what are we at? We're at 2,352 of 2,400 hit points, so good on hit points. Top tier tank. I got 5 rounds of gold left. I got 16 rounds of standard. I should be able to handle pretty much whatever's out there, right? The E5, 277, the VZ55, the Carraro, the E50. Yeah, there's nothing in there really I can't deal with. JPZ might struggle a little bit, but I've got help, right? Our E4's 92%. Our E5 is 51%, but they're headed over there. If we look over here, we can see that, hey, Demo, who's still 100% in his IS4, which is a tough tank, he's going to head back. So I'm like, okay, I got to go back and help Demo. Skip ahead here. All right, so getting across the river here can be treacherous, all right? And you either get across there as quickly as you can, or you got to be hesitant. It all depends on where the enemy's at. If the enemy's right up on this hill where Demo is at, then they've got shots of me crossing the river and I'm exposed. If they're over here, again, exposed. Somewhat, if they get over here and get in the bushes, again exposed. So you really got to pay attention to what's going on in the map. And I decided, okay, I'm going to make the crossing. The 114 SP2 is sitting on the other side. I see the 277 over here, and I kind of get distracted like a little goldfish, you know. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, looky, bubbles. And I come rolling over here thinking, okay, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna show him. No, you're not. Banzi. Look at the mini map again. He's way off. Yeah, all right, and Demo needs some help. All right, he's got a Death Star over here. What is that? 215B. The 114 takes a chunk out of the E5. That's nice. I'm over here trying to, and the E5 rolls up. And I'm like, and Demo just pulled in front of me. Now that's a classic mistake. I didn't want to yell like, but it's a classic mistake that happens between tanks when they're not really helping each other too well. There's another one right in the back of the head, and the 121B is noticing this. He must be riding with me because he's dead. And he's like, yeah, the Supercom keeps shooting his teammate. It wasn't on purpose, trust me. It was purely accident. All right, so at this point, it's like, okay, now let's take a look at what we got here. looking at the list up here, the 277's down in health, the E5's down in health, the VC's down in health, the E50's down in health, the 430's down in health. Where's the Caro? Caro's back here, so I'm not worried about him. Where's the Jagdpanzer? Jagdpanzer, last seen over here, my assumption is, and we'll see later, that he did come over with those tanks. So got to worry about him. But I should at this point start being more aggressive. Honestly, I should have moved over here. I should have moved where Demo was at and used my gun depression. All right. But these are the decisions that I'm not making, right, that I'm struggling with. And it looks like we lost our... There we go. Sorry, we lost our view rings. But these are the issues that I'm having. So, not making good decisions. Using the map, using the tank in the map to the best of its advantage. That's what I seem to be struggling with at times. All right, E5 rolls up. Now our E5 rolls in, and I'm like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it, right? And I should be doing it. And again, I'm playing cautious. I'm not even already safe, so I mean, if he wanted to hit me, he certainly could. Now I'm going to roll over here, and we're going to say, okay, now we can play a little hold down. Maybe we can get into the Jagdpanzer. Nope, that's not going to happen. Here comes the 430. 430U. Put a nice old shot into the bottom of him, so okay. He's got to come way up to get his shots done. Our 25 has come back, and now he's picking on the poor Jagdpanzer, and he's done. Again, not using... I didn't take any damage. I took absolutely zero damage in there, and now I'm just playing like a muppet because I'm not using my tank. I'm not using to get the damage. We've got the 430, which Demo takes care of. There's the 277. I know what I'm thinking in the back of my head. I'm being cautious. I don't want to lose my HP. But now's the time when it doesn't matter. There are 2 tanks left. It doesn't matter if I get killed, right? So, anyway, keep rolling. And so, drive all the way across the map, decide I'm going to get on base, see if I can't force this Caro to come after me and open him up to... But Demo, look at Demo. I mean, he is just hard charging, and he's using his HP. He's down to 27% HP. So he's gone out there, gotten some damage, and done what he should do. And I, myself, am still sitting where I lost 48 HP. 48 HP. But it was a win. All right, not a pretty win on my behalf. And as we'll see through the stats, I think the other players played it much better than I did. All right, so I got a 3rd class out of that, which really means nothing. Bruiser, I did get an arsonist. I can't remember who I set on fire. Oh, that would have been the Foch, right? And then fire for effect, 71,768 in credits, 4,460 in experience, and 30 bonds. I did 2,803 in damage, 2 kills for basic speed of 944. So where was I at in damage? I mean, look, the Conqueror should not be down below the Bat Chat in damage, or even the EBR. I am not playing my tank to its abilities, right? We look at where is he? Where's the Demo? Is right next to me. 2,520 in damage. And look at the XP, right? And what did he get? Cool-headed, shell-proof, fire for effect, steel wall. Yeah, I could have got those. 21 shots were fired, of those 15 hit, and of those 7 penetrated. That is just sad. Sad. A lot of long-range shots that didn't land. A lot of bounce shots that just, 2 of them were into the back of Demo's head. I assisted with 602. That's horrible. I did block 1,300. I could have used the armor much better. And I detected, that was 300 meters. I detected 322. So it's even worse than horrible. Let's see, what did Demo do here? I mean, look at that, 6,000 damage blocked and 2,800 in assistance. I mean, now he played his tank right. I got to give it to Demo. And Hey Mo just got a lot of damage, but hey, that's what the E5 does, right? Anyway, lost credits, made some experience. So, like I said, the moral to the story here is you got to be able to know when to switch that protecting and husbanding your HP for later in the game. But if you make it that far, you got to know when to say, okay, it's later in the game. Now I need to be aggressive, and that's where I'm struggling. Anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button. I'll keep sending them out. Give me your feedback. Hit the like, hit the dislike. Give me a comment. YouTube thrives on comments, so give me a comment, folks. Anyway, this is Banzi Duck out.